Welcome in, folks. I'm your host, A2Cade. Thank you for tuning in. It's Monday. I know Mondays suck. Trust me. We all know this. But hey, let's shake off those Mondays and let's have some fun. Let's chill out, relax, and have a good time. We're going to do what we normally do. We're going to kick into some Panzerkampf, have some fun, blow up some tanks, and, enjoy the fact that, we're not a carbon copy of, World of Tanks or, apparently a new game that looks very familiar to present offerings. They're doing a beta test right now. And if I wanted War Thunder and World of Tanks to have a kid and, just kind of, I would check out that new game. But I think I'll pass, to be honest with you. I was offered a chance to test it out, but when you offer me a chance to play a beta and you require I have an NDA, I'm like, yeah, no. I'm sorry. I mean, if your game is shit, your game is shit. I'm going to call it out. If it's good, I'm going to say it's good. Like, it just... It doesn't make sense to me that you want people to try something out, but then you don't want their feedback, or you want their feedback to be in, so hidden that it's only available to, you as a developer. I mean, I get it to some extent because you don't want to be trashed before you have a chance to release your final form. I get it. But on the same token, it's kind of like, in today's day and age, it's played out. Like, I'm sorry, like, people, regardless of it being free to play or not, like, I can't put faith into something, just blindly anymore. Like, sorry. I mean, if you're a Destiny 2 fan, you know what I'm talking about. Cyberpunk when that first came out, No Man's Sky when that first came out, Anthem, like, the list goes on and on and on and on. Like, look at all the Porschmos playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you take pride in your work and you're proud of your work and you believe your work is at least at the point where you want to test it to that level, why have an NDA? You don't need it. If your game's good, let it stand on its 2 feet. If it's shit, then, hey, let it crumble to the wayside. Go back to the drawing board, take your lumps, and figure it out. And if you can't, well, whether or not you hear it now or you hear it 6 months from now, it's not going to change. You know what I mean? It doesn't work for me. Salty, thank you for the follow, dude. Salty 70 busting up in here. Hey. How's it going? Let's get into this and we'll go from here. Hey. How's it going? Thank you for the follow, Salty. Hopefully you're having a great Monday. But yeah, let's get we still have we're good to go. So we're waiting for that to refresh. All right. So apparently we're on update 2.99, and let's see here what has changed. So in case people are wondering, we've got a service update, and apparently they are fixing and improving the program user interface and game features, VSync and the menu sound. So apparently it looks like they might have fixed that. So we'll give it a shot. We'll take a look. and we'll go from there. So normally I would recommend you guys go all medium quality, have your VSync off, but we'll leave it on, and we'll give it a shot. I'm not 100% sure here how it's gonna go, but we'll give it a shot. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, you know what? Let's push it a little bit. Let's kick it up a notch. Okay, it says applying settings, and we'll see. Okay, there we go. So we are now on higher quality. Just seems to have gotten a little bit brighter, at least on my screen. I don't know how it is for you. McGandy, how's it going, buddy? So we're gonna try with the VSync on, and we've upgraded to high quality graphic settings across the board. So we'll give this a little kick in the pants, and we'll see. Worst comes to worst, I mean, we could always kick it down a peg. It's, no skin off of our back. But let's get in here. Let's see here. Okay, they've adjusted. They've got a little volume thing here. Thank God. All right, so let's go. We're gonna go with a Sherman Tier 5, just to kick the tires and light the fires. So let's go in 3, 2, 1, battle. Opava, here we go. So yeah, I seen some playtest footage of a new tank game, and I have to say, it doesn't look promising. It looks like it's trying to be Panzerkampf in heart and spirit, but it's like, let me take War Thunder and World of Tanks and just do one of those and spit something out. It didn't do it for me. So, you doing good? Yeah, I'm doing good. It's Monday. We made up our Friday stream. Friday I was just toast. Friday night I was toast. Mrs. K just looked at me and she says, no. She says, I don't care. Go to bed. She's like, I'll wake you up. Go have a nap. And it was like 10 o'clock and I woke up and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, yo, you let me sleep through the thing. And she's like, you needed it. She says, because I couldn't wake you up. Like she's like, oh, I came, I like pushed you, I was talking to you and everything. And says, yeah, you were out. There was no, she was like, yeah, I thought you were cooked. You were a goner. I'm like, okay. So, I guess evidently I needed that recharge. But, we did a makeup stream last night. Did over 3 hours. Played this interesting game, honestly, Zombieville USA 3D. And it's on Steam, but we got it for free. I can't remember if it was through Amazon Prime or through one of my buddies' Discords, where they have a free games kind of bot thing. So anyhow, we were playing around with that, and yeah, it was kind of slapstick, silly kind of fun. So we had fun with that. Then I'm like, all right, we got to get back to tanking. So here we are. So fully charged after the weekend. Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. I think the mistake I made was Pardon me. I had that one day where we did like 7 hours plus of the Division, because I'm a huge Division 2 fan. Like, I just, you give me DLC for that, it's just like num 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 num. You just give me more. The story is just, it's so good. And I honestly am waiting with bated breath for Division 3. And I get caught up in it easily. But anyhow, so we burned through that. It was 7+ hours of that. And then what was it? My sleep pattern was kind of a little then. And I ended up making the mistake of I think I was up till about 3 a.m. my time. So give or take 8, 9 a.m. for you guys. And yeah, I went to bed, and then I woke up. I would think I was up at about 9? Yeah, I think it was about 9. Anyway, so normally about 6 hours of sleep is good enough for me. 5-6 hours. I can. I feel good. I feel like if I oversleep, then it's not good either. And we'll go Tiger 1 in 3, 2, 1, battle. But I didn't sleep too good. So anyhow, we did the morning stream, and then I was like, okay, so I'm already kind of like down 2 nights of decent sleep, and I didn't really take too much of a nap in between. So I was like, oh. And then I'm like, okay, so we wrapped up, I think it was Friday we wrapped up, I think it was about 3 or 4ish. Anyhow, so then by the time I got, the kids sorted out, dinner and everything else sorted out, it was almost like 5:30, 6 o'clock ish, and I'm like, okay, well, normally I'm like, okay, I'll spend some time with Mrs. K before stream, and kind of just rest, relax a bit. And yeah, Mrs. K just looked at me, she says, yeah, no, just have a nap. And yeah, I was out like Mike Tyson in his prime just took a swing at me and got like full connection. I was out. And she's like, yeah, I couldn't get you up. She says you would not wake up. And I hate when I get like that, because then I feel like crap, because it's almost like you're half awake, half asleep, and I'm trying to get up, and it's just like I can't. I just drop, and then I'm out. And I hate that feeling, because you feel like eh. But we rested up. I was gonna do the stream on Saturday, but I was still a little groggy, so I'm like, okay, no, we'll rest up. And then last night I was like, a little bit, and I'm like, okay, no, you know what, I gotta keep my word. Let's, even if I did like an hour or two, I'm like, okay, something. And then what do you call it? We ended up going 3+ hours. We were having fun. I really wanted to keep going, to be honest with you, but I'm like, no, if I do that, I'm gonna end up right back to where I was. So I'm like, okay, well, no, we'll call it, have a rest, and then come back this morning fresh, and that way we can get this going. So, yeah. But, overall, it was good. Had a good weekend. Got a chance to rest up. But I have to admit it was good for me to do that long stream, because I used to do like 12, 14, 16, 20 hour streams. I think the longest I did was over 24 hours straight. But like, it felt good to get like a long stream in again, because it's part of it, to be honest with you, is going through the health stuff that I have, and obviously I'm not getting any younger, you know what I mean? But you wonder, do you still got it? Can you still do it? Can you I guess stop the clock for a bit, for a couple of ticks, and just, you know, give it that another kick at the can and see how you can stack up. So it was good to see that I could still do it. Congrats, it was a nice battle. Yeah, congrats. Thank you, Salty. Um, so for me it was important, you know what I mean, to just to see if I could do it. You know what I mean? And then it's like, okay, I've got one under my belt. I can do above 6 hours. I'm like, okay, let's try to move things along. Cause like, hey, I want you guys to come and have fun and stuff like that. And, you know, if I can stream longer or more often or, whatever have you, I want to have that opportunity. Cause I used to stream, honestly, like a lot more, than I do now, like a lot more hours, a lot more, a lot more days and stuff like that. So just trying to, and mind you, not go like full out and just like, you know what I mean? Cause that's not going to be good either for me. But just to kind of get that, I guess it's kind of like when you hit the gym, you know what I mean? You build up that resistance to the weights, you know what I mean? Like when you first start, maybe you're doing like 10 or 20 pounds and you're like, okay. And it feels like crap. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're doing like 40 pounds and you're like, oh, the 20s are like nothing. All right. And then you're like 80 and you're like, okay, 40s are nothing. Right. And then you're like, next thing you know, you're like, you're sitting there, you're benching like, 300, 250, 300. And you're like, Incredible Hulk in it. And, but you've built that up, and that's kind of where I want to go. You know what I mean? Just to, part of it is, for me, I want to be able to, to do it for a couple of reasons. One, because, if I'm having fun and I'm enjoying it and you guys are enjoying it, like it's good for me because it gets my mind off of things. It allows me to kind of, get things out of my head. You know what I mean? So there's that bonus for me. But the second part is yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's prideful. It's to see if I still got it, if I can still do it. You know what I mean? Like, let's go in, and I'll keep going. 3, 2, 1, battle. Um, I'm a very, I guess, a logical minded person. You know what I mean? I like to analyze things. I like to think about things, and just, you know, I don't know. I just something I guess my brain has always kind of gravitated to. Um, but at the end of the day, like when you look at life, it's a losing game. Everything you gain, you lose in the end. Like, look at it. You start off as a babe, and you know you're in diapers, and where do you end up at the end? in diapers the same way. The only difference is okay, you know, maybe you're a little taller, maybe you're a little heavier, you know. You definitely have a hell of a lot more wrinkles. But, you know, it'd be realistic. It's a losing game. And I'm like, okay, can I, you know, can I still go toe to toe with certain things in life? You know. So for me, it's a measuring stick, just to see, you know, hey, do I still got it? Can I still do it? You know. You know, because one of the things in life is you don't want to regret. You don't want to regret not trying. Like, I can live with trying and losing, but not giving it that shot when I know I could have, and I know I could have done it. You know, that's the frustrating part for me. You know, if I just put in that little bit of effort, I would have been. It could have been different. So, at least that's my mindset on it. I mean, you know, each to their own. But I guess at the end of the day, you know, I kind of want to know that, you know, I put it all out on the table. I didn't hold anything back. I didn't leave anything in any aspect of life. So that's just my thought process behind it. So I know, pretty fucking deep just over a stream, eh? Having a fucking existential crisis over a stream. Yeah. Go figure, right? But yeah. All right, so we had a hell of a battle in KV2. We did Tiger 1. We did Sherman 2. What do we want to do? All right, let's bust out this 3485. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. Oh, baba. So apparently HRADEC, it's Radix instead of Heretic. I've been pronouncing it. So yeah, that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Don't mind me, I'm having some Cheetos. The crunchy Cheetos are so good. And it's good I got them in like a small kind of like kids snack size. So you can still enjoy without over enjoying. So yeah, but anyhow, back on the initial conversation I was having. This new game, I just yeah. I mean, if it's your cup of tea, great. For me, it was just like, yeah, no. Oh, this is May 22, 1981. This guy's like, I don't know a username. Let's put birth dates up. Oh my God. Oh, tiger. Damn, this dude's still coming, eh? Come on, AP. Right in the neck. Go. Oh shit, I blocked a shot. Clutch the pearls. Damn, this guy's like block shots like a champ. You see all his lower plate getting busted? Oh shit, it's 5-on-4, so those 4 dudes are probably together. Okay, come about. That wasn't my block, he hit something else. There we go. What the hell is this? What a Sherman Lemming train. Okay. We'll just roll with it. Koi pool. Alright, let's see if we can get this low HP guy first. Oh, I got him. Oh, tiger. Right in the machine gun port. Got him. Wanted to make sure I was pinpointing on that. Because if not, the tiger will chew you up real quick. So not bad. 3,362 damage. 6 kills. Wing deflected 631. I'm still like, wow. Sherman Jumbo. This dude was deflecting like a champ. So we got 34,951 points. Not bad. Not bad. Almost 75,000 profit. Hey, better than a kick in the teeth. So, are you guys in game? If you guys are in game, let me know. We can try and jump in together. I don't mind. It's fun playing with you guys. So let me know what tiers you guys want to do. I got from 7 down. Oh, I got to buy 3 upgrades there. Done. 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 There we go. Get our bing bongs done. Not ready yet. I will sneak in when I'm ready. No worries, McGandy. It's all good. I appreciate it anyhow. I figured I would put the offer out there. Okay, so we're going to take our easy 8 and, we'll rock with it. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, battle. So, Salty, is there a particular tier that you're enjoying of this game? Or rather, is there a tank that you're vibing with more than others? I was surprised. I logged in earlier today and I moved up in leagues and I was like, oh, okay. And then the tournament popped up and I was like, I finished in 2nd. I was like, what? Forward. So instead of getting 10 pieces of gold, I got 8. Well, oh well. All right, let's try to scout ahead.
Enemy sighted.
So far so good with the V-Sync.
Enemy sighted.
Oh shit, missed him.
Enemy sighted.
Need to move so I can get better gun depression here.
Enemy sighted.
Bit of bing bong.
We're hit.
Oh, damn.
Enemy tank destroyed.
Oh, here they come. Oh, come on. You didn't think you were gonna get by without getting a little touch. Oh, you're cooked.
Enemy tank destroyed.
Dirty little river dwellers. Get it. Bing bong, you bounced.
Enemy sighted.
Oh. There we go. I should have stayed where it was. Could have finished him.
Destroyed.
Let's go.
Enemy sighted. We're hit.
Oh, nice. Nice deflection. I'll give you that. Oh, got you there.
We're badly damaged. Enemy tank
Boom.
destroyed.
Bye. And bounced a little too high. Is he coming up or is he staying down? Oh well, screw it. We'll move in.
We're victorious.
You're cooked, buddy. Not bad. 3269. 5 kills. Deflected a little bit. Not bad. Almost 75,000. Hey, we're rocking. I like these numbers. These are good. We need them credits. Okay. But a bing bong. So yeah, so I will say, you know, with the VSync on, seems to work, and we got high quality graphics seem to be working. Everything seems to be good. I don't know what the numbers are like, but you know, not bad. Bad. All right. Bit of bing bong. Let's go jumbo. Okay, so I got my dailies done. Okay, good. Just wanted to double check. All right. So let's take this bad boy out in 3, 2, 1, battle. Deep 9. This church here is such a central kind of figurehead of the map. I'm telling you, I would love a holiday. You're Daisy if you do. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Like a Halloween event. Literally, the front doors of the church open up and all kinds of like ghost tanks come out and stuff like that. That'd be like insane.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
I mean, you got the crows up there and everything.
Enemy sighted.
Kind of do like a Stranger Things kind of vibe to it as well.
Enemy sighted.
Have Eddie up there rocking out to, you know, Master of Puppets. Really, dude? Come on. Oh, the freak. This guy's sitting here just taking pot shots. Like nobody's challenges, dude. There we go. Oh, just missed you. Again, come on. Boom, you're out. Shoe fly. No. Why would you side on? Never take a tiger side on. Just giving him damage for free. Thank you for the bounce.
We're victorious.
My kill. 2511 in damage, 3 kills, 1362 deflected, 26,872 points. Not bad. Not, you know, not what we had before, but not too bad. 57,000 plus. It's decent. And Sherman is heavier, so she is slower. Mind you, I haven't fully upgraded the bing bongs yet, so ooh, I think ooh. Okay, so drivers upgraded, firepower, protection, mobility, camouflage. Okay, let's do some mobility. There we go. Not really worried about camouflage so much. And we'll go with some more firepower, of course. Why not? Do we have enough for one more? Yes, we do. Cool. All right. So we got to take care of everything else, of course, because it kind of got kicked down a peg, but it's okay. Let's take this out again. I want to see now with the mobility. We're at what, 29 kilometers? And our damage on AP is now 191. This HE is insane. 248 on 79 millimeters. Oh, I'm tempted. You know what? I might actually try it out. Let's go. I might actually try it out. I'm tempted. Let's go. And if you guys, I know some of you ninja lurkers out there, you don't have an idea of where to get this game or how to get this game. You can go to panzerkampf.net, download it for free, completely free to play. There will be no server wipes per se once the game goes 100% released and live. And any progression you make presently will always carry forward with you until you kind of decide to say no, which hopefully is never. So, you know, rest assured when this game comes out on Steam later, any progression you make now will carry forward to Steam. And as I said, there's no server wipe when this goes 100% fully released and live. So any progression you make on either launcher will carry forward. So if you are especially tired of World of Tanks and loot boxes and pulling your hair out because, you know, the matchmaker is just driving you up the wall, give this a kick in the can. You actually might be pleasantly surprised. And hey, it's free, right? It's free. It's a small file size to download, so really, you got nothing to lose. And I mean, hey, if I can make, you know, some decent gameplay in here, and I can perform well, I mean, you guys are going to be like legends in no time. Oh, we bounced off that tiger. Oh, side of the tiger, nice. Okay, KB2, I, you know, can only turn so quick. And you can only go so fast. This is just a traffic jam of... There's no other word to describe it other than a traffic jam of fuckery. Oh, machine gun port. Let me get in on that. He got busted. Got him. Come on, Easy 8, turn around. This is just... Move it, bot. That's what we want. We want right. Come on. There we go. This is just a cluster. Like, look at this. It's just insane. But we pushed through it. 29,000, or 29,000, I wish. 2,965 damage, 4 kills, 30,150 score, which gives us 64,825 total profit. So yeah, the profits are going good. I'm telling you. You Star Trek fans out there, you know, you can smell profit on the wind. You gotta have the lobes. Gotta have the lobes for business, folks. All right. So in case you guys are curious, again, for, you know, people just passing by and taking a look, very easy to see the difference between a regular account and when you apply Premium Pass to your account. You can see just, you know, straightforward, you know, the pros and cons, right? So easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right. So we've done the Sherman Jumbo, we've done the Tiger, we've done the 3485, we've done Easy 8, we've done regular Sherman. See, we've done KV2. Let's, you know what, let's do KV1. KV1, we'll kick it down a bit. All right, in 3, 2, 1, battle. Opava. Okay, we seem to be getting the new map a lot, which is good. I mean, we can show it off. Fish in the pond as well. Especially if you like koi goldfish. Yeah, you can see them in this pond. So this is the center of the map. So yeah, just you can find the fountain, and you know, if you're lucky and you're not getting shot and you can afford to sightsee a bit, you'll see them in there. You know what? Let's have a little fun. Let's go on the outside. Normally I take the streets on the inside. Let's have some fun. See what we can find out here. Oh, looks like somebody was of the same mindset. It's a Panzer III. You can tell just by the distinct sound of his gun. If you visually can't tell. So that's another cool thing I like about this game. It makes identifying your targets, you know, relatively easy. Oh, I missed him. There we go, we got him. Let's see, my tracks are in the red. Hurt and messed up, but I'm still able to move. So we're going to use our our first aid kit, our field bandage,
Противник обнаружен.
to get our radio guy back in. Oh, missed him.
Танк противника уничтожен.
That way, with our radio guy working, it helps keep the enemies on the minimap, even if you can't see them with your view range.
Уничтожена.
And don't worry, if you don't have a radio operator in your tank crew, there is a standard number that is used. I low rolled him. Let's go.
Наш бой закончен,
Further away.
и мы победили.
He was kind of foobarred. It was going to be either me or the other KV1 that was going to get him. So damage 2,537, 6 kills, 119 deflected. First score 26,189. So people are going to ask, what's the big deal between the score and all that stuff? So basically, damage is king. So the more damage you get, the better you're going to score, followed by kills, deflected, so forth. So basically, starts from here, moves right in the calculations, the grand scheme of things. So you don't necessarily need kills to be successful. You can be successful with 0 kills and a boat ton of damage. So, unlike other games where it's like, oh, I got to get the kills, no, you just, unless you've got a daily mission, a 9 out of 10 times, I think the highest I've seen is 3 tanks, and that you can do over numerous battles. So you don't have to do it in one go. So focus isn't necessarily on kills. It's, damage. Anyhow, so that will give you your score. So your score then gets translated into battle profit. Which then, obviously the cost of ammunition or consumables will come off. And then, at the end of the day, the higher score you get, the more profit you will finish off with. So, silver, it's good because silver helps you move up to, different tanks, as well as, upgrades. So there you go. The more you know, right? All right, so we've done KV1 and all that. All right, let's take out some German tanks because yeah, they kind of don't get the love that they need all the time until you hit Tiger. Then everybody loves the Tiger tank, but Panzer IV, Panzer III. The earlier tiers, they can be a little difficult. I'll be honest with you, but they do have their tactics. They do have their charms. They do have their little secrets. And once you unlock them in your mind, and learn how to play the tanks, it's a breeze. And you'll laugh at how wonderfully simplistic these tanks can be. And they're definitely tanks you do not want to sleep on because they will hurt you real quick. You'll be there lollygagging and you'll be like, nah, and then all of a sudden, boom, your tank's blown up and you're like, what just happened? So we're going to take out the Panzer III, which is a tank presently I have a very serious love-hate relationship with. And it's predominantly for me, it's the penetration values that have kind of got me, not really too happy with it. But, we voiced our concerns, we put our feedback in, and it's just going to force me to be a better tank player with my aim. But, we'll show you. Anyhow, let's go in 3, 2, 1, battle. Oh, here we go. Opava. Rest assured, there are other maps other than this city map. This is the newest map. They've added the city map here. And it is. I mean, let's be honest. It is, a beautiful looking map, very well crafted. I love the little attention to details, like the little goldfish koi in the pond. It's a running joke, but it's just that extra little bit of attention the devs put in that it just gets me every time.
Over!
So this tank, like German tanks, you'll notice have a very accurate guns. They're kind of maybe not the strongest punchers out there, but the mobility is usually really great on them. They've got speed. Their guns are accurate. They're quick reloading. And for the most part, you're going to be all right with them.
Gegner gesichtet. Gegner gesichtet.
Like many tanks, you're gonna come up against it, certain tanks where you're just like, oh, like if you're in a tier 3 match and you're coming up against an M3 Lee, you're gonna be like, oh my god. But once you figure out how to beat an M3 Lee, the rest is a cakewalk. See, here I'm trying to shoot him right in the turret ring because I know his frontal armor I'm not going to pen with my AP. Because the angles are so damn good on the Sherman. So you kind of can go machine gun port if you can hit it. As we did there. Or his neck or his side. There we go. Just a little too high. Now I could swap over to APCR, which I've now run out of AP rounds. So APCR will kick up the penetration value, but you're not going to rock out as much damage. So you have to be very careful when you're getting into toe-to-toe matches with some of these tanks. Simply because you've got the muzzle velocity, you've got the pen. But if you're comparing apples to apples, damage to damage, a lot of these tanks, their AP will just out damage you as far as numbers. As you can see, a whole herd of Shermans, even they're facing me side on, is gonna cause problems. Can't give up much more.
Wir haben hart gekämpft, aber der Gegner
Damn,
war
I was hoping I would bounce that one, but I didn't. But even though we were down 3-1 there, hey, we made him pay for it. We didn't give it to him easy. As you can see, our damage was just north of 2,000. We had 3 kills. We deflected over 1,000. So, I mean, we were fighting tooth and nail there. And we came out with 22,236 in score. Needless to say, with that deflected and damage and kills, we were fighting tooth and nail. We totally did not make it easy for them to get that win. Unfortunately, sometimes the cookie crumbles that way and you don't pull out the win, and sometimes you can. Can't win them all, as they say, but it's all good. We'll go in again in 3, 2, 1, battle. So I don't necessarily need to go to, quote unquote, the garage to start. And we're in Radix. So there we go. You're going into Panzer 4? Okay. I'll do that one next. It seems you need a hand. Well, the Panzer 3, it's just... You know what? I've just let it go. I just... I voiced my opinions on it, and, I respect the historical aspect of the game. I mean, it's one of the things I do enjoy. And I've made my arguments as to why I think this tank needs, some love. Especially in regards to, like, coming up against a KV2 or a KV1. I understand the argument behind it. You know what I mean? I don't know how, but, they'll figure it out. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Gegner gesichtet.
As I said, it's a love-hate relationship with the sucker right now. I mean, it's an accurate tank. It fires quick. It moves well. I just wish it had a little more oomph in the penetration value without having to ride APCR. Because I like it. Like, if you have a tank that has multiple rounds, I always enjoyed the tanks that, even though you had HE or APCR or AP or just HE, each shell felt like it had its purpose, it had its time, and it could shine. It was seriously knowing when to swap. And I think that's an aspect of the game that's like, it's a great thing. And I hope they hold on to that. Speak of the devil. And we're using APCR, which is why we're penning what we're penning. Because if you're using AP rounds, trying to pen the face of a KV1 in the Panzer 3, let's just say you're going to get a little frustrated. But that's why you have APCR, so, hey, use it. And you can tell simply by the green Star Wars tracers that come off of your rounds. So if you're wondering if somebody's using APCR, you can just see that green glow from their shell tracer go by, and that's a quick identifier right there. And I think HE is more kind of like an orangey yellow, or not really orangey yellow, kind of got like a red orange kind of vibe to it. But I mean, you can see the subtle difference between a standard round HE and APCR, so you can kind of visually see kind of what your enemy's firing against you, and you know you can adjust accordingly if you can. All right. 39,498. So, you know, hey, we won. Didn't do too bad there. Not the greatest outcome in this tank that we've had. I think it was the previous stream we were doing this. I think I had 7 kills. I was shit talking this tank, and then I went out and got 7 kills. I'm like, oh yeah, there we go. Pie in the face, Cade. Pie in the face. All right. So we said we're going to do the Panzer IV. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's do some Panzer IV. And I don't know if you guys can pick up the noise or not, but if it sounds like a whole herd of Clydesdales are running through my residence, it's because, you know, unfortunately I have certain relatives that just don't know how to walk, I guess. They feel like they got to stomp their feet like crazy. We've nicknamed them hooves because it's just like, honestly, when they walk, it's like ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. And like you could hear the way this person walks, and you're like, what in the holy like trinity of like really like what is that? And if you saw the person, you'd be like, no. Like you're expecting like Kool-Aid Man, and then you see like Toothpick, and you're like, what the hell? Like, so yeah, stomp, stomp, stomp. Yeah, this is true. All right, so Panzer IV. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, battle. Yeah. And I don't know. I think they've got a hearing problem as well, because there's literally like no volume control. Like it doesn't matter. It'll be like, you know, 11, 12 o'clock, you know, midnight, and they're just cackling like, you know, and they'll let out these blood curdling screams if they're watching like, you know, like let's say a scary movie where you have a jump scare or something. I'm like, what the? I'm just like, yeah.
Gegner gesichtet.
The joys.
Los geht's. Gegner gesichtet. Gegner gesichtet. Gegner gesichtet. Gegner gesichtet.
Oh, that was a snowman.
Gegner gesichtet.
Mr. Snowman. AKA Olaf. go. KV1. Ah, bounced. Damn it. Oh. Well, that didn't help you, did it? Boom. Let's roll out, boys. So how's work, Mrs. Kidd? I know you probably you're already getting hounded. I'm telling you, without fail, it happens every time, boys. I'm telling you, every time she comes in the chat, she's like, "Hey," because it's quiet, and then all of a sudden, as soon as she says "Hey" or starts interacting with chat, it never fails. They'll be like, "Hey, can you do this? Can you do that?" 8 billion people come out of the woodwork, and it's like, are you kidding me? Oh, I hit the dirt. It's been nice so far. Oh, that's good. McG's in it. There we go. Ooh, 10-15 damage, 3 kills, 178 deflected. Not bad. 1803 damage, 2 kills, 222 deflected. All right, not bad. GG's. There we go. GG for sure. Let's see here. What do we want to play? Bum 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 bum. Yeah, we'll take 3485. Let's go. All right, here we go. T3485 tier 7 in 3, 2, 1 battle. Let's queue in. Come on, come on, come on. El Alamein.
Противник обнаружен. Вперед!
All right. What do we got? Bing, 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 bong. Nothing. Nothing yet. Hopefully somebody will show up on minimap and we'll be able to bing bong them. There we go. Oh, dirty, dirty, dirty. Come on, come on. Oh, that gun depression's killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. Oh, shit. Oh, I aimed too high.
Противник обнаружен.
Knocked you out. Let's get this guy. Secure the flank.
Мы подбиты.
That barrel bounce is something serious. There we go, Mr. Tiger. Anybody tell you cats don't like water?
Цель
Well,
уничтожена.
there you go. Oh, barrel bounce, damn it.
Серьезное повреждение.
Oh shit, I didn't.
В состоянии.
The guy was camouflaged, I didn't see him. Alright, let's reposition. Damn it. There we go.
Наш бой закончен, и мы победили.
There's McG playing in the water. Just having a pool party there. GG, dude. GG. I didn't see that one dude on the far right. He was camouflaged. Like it didn't he didn't come into focus for me until after he fired that last shot, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even see him. Yeah, the tank needed a wash after so much sand. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah. So I think I'm starting to come around on this tank. The gun and the mobility is definitely helping it. I mean, I still the hard sell for me is the armor. It's just I wish the armor was a little bit better, to be honest. The gun is like yeah, the gun is the highlight of the tank for sure. You know, it's accurate, it's quick firing, it performs, you know what I mean? It does everything you want it to do, I guess. You know, the tank's mobile. It's just the armor. It's like, oh, you know, if it just needs just like a breath, like just of something. I don't know, but it's just it's how can I put it? It's just a sore spot for me. Other than that, it's a great tank. I mean, I guess you can't have everything. It's just, you know, it's one of those things. It's like, come on. What are you gonna do? All right. Is my commander now? I don't think he was. I just like my own personal eyesight. Like I didn't like see him. Like all the scenery kind of had him, I guess, somewhat camouflaged to my own vision. You know, and it's, I mean, hopefully you get what I'm trying to explain here. So yeah, it's just, he was like, obviously he was there, but like, he didn't stand out to me. So like I seen the other two tigers, and maybe I was just focusing on the two tigers more than, you know, like actually like looking around, because, you know, he was a Panzer IV. And, you know, obviously I'm more concerned about the tigers, because the tigers will hurt you real quick. The gun on the tigers just, yeah, it's just nice. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, the guy had me dead to rights. I mean, if you didn't take him out, I was cooked, and I would have been like, huh? So yeah, you blanked about like tunnel vision. I get, yeah, somewhat. I guess, yeah, I guess it's a fair assessment. I was focusing on the tigers, and like I said, just the way the scenery kind of like just blended with his tank. It just, I don't know, like maybe I seen him, but like I didn't, like it didn't click in. I don't know. It was just odd. You ever have that where you're like you're playing, and then all of a sudden like you're, obviously, I mean, you're seeing the battlefield, you're seeing the tanks, you're watching the mini map, you're doing, you know, all the right stuff, but then all of a sudden, you know, a tank maybe you thought was, you know, further behind is all of a sudden like right up here, and you're like, oh shit, like, okay, I didn't think you were that close. It was kind of that similar situation. So but yeah, I appreciate you helping on the flank there, dude. I was cooked. You had me dead to rights. And the sad thing is it didn't clock for me. All right, let's take out our tiger. And I will say, you know what, overall, I probably say playing this tiger tank is probably one of the better tigers I've played in. You know, as far as tank games out there, like it still provides that mythical of you know, vibe of, you're like, oh shit, that's a tiger tank. I can't play around. But also it touches the realism that, you know, it wasn't infallible. You know what I mean? It was definitely a potent piece of equipment that you didn't want to like just, you know, ignore. But I feel like they found that nice sweet spot between, you know, making it seem invincible to, you know, how it really was. I think they got that sweet spot there on this. So it's good. I have to admit, this is probably one of the more enjoyable versions of a tiger tank in game that I've had the chance to play with. So yeah. All right. So without further ado, let's kick this off in 3, 2, 1, battle. But yeah, as far as the update goes for the graphics and that, I haven't really noticed any performance issues. I don't know if you guys watching have seen anything better or worse graphically. I mean, you guys will have to tell me. I mean, we've got VSync on, and we've upgraded the graphics from medium to high quality. So I don't know. I don't know if it looks better for you guys or not, but you know, let me know. Hopefully.
Over!
Performance wise, it kind of seems it seems, I don't want to say not different, because that's not fair, you know, But seems to be pretty good. I thought I saw a little bit of a stutter there, but
Gegner gesichtet.
I'm not sure.
Gegner gesichtet.
But our frames per second is holding pretty steady at 57, so thus far.
Gegner gesichtet.
Oh,
Schuss getroffen.
Dirty Sherman.
Schuss getroffen. Gegner gesichtet.
Oh. That one had, that barrel had some spin on it. 58 frames per second, so not bad. We're holding pretty steady. Damn, I didn't want to bounce that. There we go. Got him. So, performance-wise, seems pretty fair. Now, mind you, I believe the server's over in Europe, and I'm in Canada, so you know. I think there looked like a little stutter there, but I think for the most part, I think you know, pretty good. So yeah, now we're down to 56. So I'm gonna try it with VSync and then with VSync off. We'll see if there's a difference, because we played enough with VSync on. Graphically looks good. So I'm gonna try with VSync off now, just to see. And GG McG. I'm gonna try it with VSync off and just see if there's a difference. I will say with the higher graphics, at least on my screen, it looks a little bit more crisp. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna try with VSync off, and you know, we'll see. We'll see what we'll see. We'll go with the Tiger one again. All right, in 3, 2, 1, battle. Opava. All right. So we'll see if there's a difference, because I noticed a little bit of stuttering there. And I don't know if that's VSync or what, but or if it's just our graphic settings being at what they're at. But you know, we'll give it a couple plays, and we'll see if there's, you know, that much of a difference. I mean, you know, hey, we don't know until, you know, we play. I mean, yeah, you can run numbers and all that stuff, and you know. So our frames per second automatically are up. We're at 56, 55. Okay, it looks like 54. But we are running at a higher graphics, so I would anticipate, yeah, we're going to lose a little bit. But I didn't notice any stuttering, so Oh, dude cost me a shot.
Gegner gesichtet. Gegner gesichtet. Und getroffen.
Come on, punch her. Damn it. Come on, come on. Alright, 3485. Pissing me off. Let's see if we can. There we go. Penny with HE. Like, what is this dude here? Deutergarmy. Like, I swear to God, I hope you're a fucking bot, because you've rammed into me a couple of times now, and it's annoying as shit. So I'm using HE just to see if I can.
Panzerkampf ist vorüber und wir haben gewonnen.
Kind of hoping to hit a sweet spot. Dude, if you're not a bot, like, you need to learn to drive, because that's just ridiculous. Just, yeah. All right, GG's. So, from first glance, and mind you, just giving it a battle there, I didn't notice any, like, graphical stutters. Frames per second went down. Obviously, because we're running at higher graphics and we've turned VSync off. So that, I mean, you're obviously the better your graphics you run, obviously you're going to give up some frames per second, which is fair. I don't know. I mean, other than the couple of stutters, the VSync seems to be working. I don't know. Let's give her another kick. It's just, I'm kind of chomping on the bit on that one, letting it just kind of chew the fat in the brain for a bit, just kind of thinking it over. All right, so we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, battle. Opava again. Okay, at least, we're getting this map so we can have another look at it just to see, graphically if this is maybe a better way to go. So instead of VSync, you can up your graphic settings, or depending on your card, you might want to stay at medium and then run VSync. I mean, obviously, if you're running a card that's 8 gigs or less, you definitely want to run at medium quality, at least for now. Speaking of 8 gig cards, I hear the new 5060's taking a bath. Like, just getting roasted.
Gegner gesichtet.
Alright, what do we got here? Oh, that was a
Gegner
snapshot.
gesichtet.
That's 2 into him. Easy 8.
Gegner gesichtet.
Bugger hit my tracks. He had 2 hit points. Unbelievable. So it looks like he hit my left track because that's where I'm pulling towards.
Gegner gesichtet.
Oh, you fired too soon.
Gegner gesichtet.
Well, I did as well. But he was stationary. I don't know why you just didn't take that extra second to breathe and then put in a decent shot. Either way, he's cooked, but still. Alright, let's see if we can cut across and get these guys in the rear. Oh, different map. You're on Radix. HE through the side. That's gonna hurt. Boom. You're gone. Then pen. Hitting that extra 280 in there is pretty nice if you can pen. All right. 2891 in damage, 4 kills, 875 deflected. This guy did pretty damn good deflecting. Almost 1700. Jeez. 30,285. Nice. GG. All right. So initial thought. I mean, at least for me, and I again, I don't know other players' feedback. But initial to me, the VSync kind of still needs some work. Little, a couple little kind of stuttering points I've seen using it versus not using VSync. Now, with the graphics being kicked up to high versus medium, again, expect to see some frames per second drop. and surprisingly not too much. I think on average, I think 2 or 3 frames, which isn't too bad. Which isn't too bad at all. I mean, I'm sure there's other games out there that have a bigger drop than that, but not too bad, to be fair. So I don't know 100%, whether to say run with VSync or not. I guess, it would be up to you and your obviously your card, your graphics card. See what works for you, what doesn't work for you. If you get stuttering, then, turn it off. If you don't, leave it on. If it's stuttering you can live with, leave it on. So, yeah. As far as graphics, if you've got 8 gigs of VRAM or less, I would definitely follow their advice here and stay on medium or low. So, yeah, I mean, just VSync. At least at this juncture, I can't say yay or nay on it. It's kind of You ready to go? All right, McGandy. Are we running the Tiger one? Is that what you want to run? Let me know. So at least I'm matching same tier as you. Because I know you ain't doing US. We can go KV2. Okay, let's go KV2. Right on. KV2. Let's do some KV2s. Sure. All right. In 3, 2, 1, battle. Beatenheim. Let's see. These Cheetos are so good. I'm telling you, see, this is my little cheater bag. And honestly, it's like crunchy Cheetos. And they're so good. But I'm not pigging out. Let's see, look, a little kitty bag, like literally, like it's not even the size of my hand. So it's like, how many grams are in this sucker? 28 grams. I think we found Mrs. Cade's one of her favorite snacks. So she probably can't have a snack right now, and here I am just chomping down. You're eating my snacks, so see, there we go. Dumb ways to die. But they're good. They're good. Hey, at least I'm not eating a whole bag. Now I want some. Yeah, see, there you go. I was actually surprised there was any left in the baggie. I was like, ooh. I was gonna grab a bag of ketchup chips, because for you folks that don't know, that's a Canadian kind of thing, ketchup chips. Anyhow, I went to grab it, and then I looked, and then as I grabbed the ketchup ones, I looked down, and there they were, and I'm like, oh. I'm like, are these the only ones left? I'm like, oh, I better grab this now before it's gone. So I'm like, yoink. Come on, you guys are just as bad. Don't give me no grief. It's a running joke in this house now. You say, okay, yeah, don't touch this because it's Dad's. Oh, it's like that just adds a mythical aura around it, like sparkles and rainbows and shit. Everybody wants it then. Like, it's funny. I remember the kids were like, young. I think they were under 10. Anyhow, and like I like a Dr. Pepper, so I finally got some Dr. Pepper for myself. And then, of course, Mrs. Cade goes and says, okay, kids, this is Dad's pop. You can't have any. Oh my God, was that it? It's like, oh, this is Dad's pop. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, we gotta have it. So anything that's apparently my drink, my snacks, my food, it's just, yeah, I have to have it now. Forget anything else. It's Dad's. I have to have it. And then I asked him, I'm like, why? Like, why? And the answer was, because it's so good. And I'm like, I know it's good. That's why I want it. And now I can't have it because you guys are taking it all. Kids, what are you going to do? But, oh, yes, update. I did make chili over the weekend. So I did keep my word. So Mrs. Cade and the two little ones are enjoying, they had a big pot of chili and they're enjoying it. Took a bunch, to school and work with them and all that stuff. So, yeah. GG. So, yeah. Jarhead. Oh my God. Clutch the pearls, folks. Okay, hold on. Let me check something. Hold on. Okay, I have a pulse. We're still alive. Emotional damage. Jarhead actually said hello before he bing bonged us with a sound alert. Shit. All right. Everybody go out and buy your lotto tickets. How's it going, Jarhead? Let me give you a shout out, buddy. How you doing? There you go. World of Warships. Oh. Poor Jar. I seen not to be that dude, but I seen they're pulling full watt, full WG on that one as well. And I was just like, oh. But hey, everybody, give our buddy Jarhead Pukes a follow. He's, a good dude, needs some love, some support. So, hey, it doesn't hurt. Hey, give him a follow. And, when he goes live, hang out. You know what? You guys will have a good time. So let's see here. You had chili. Dankeschön. Biddy. I had some chili for lunch. Ooh. Was it good? Was it still good? All right. So, and let's do another KV2 battle. In 3, 2, 1, battle. So we're in Radix again. Chili gives me gas. Oof. I guess it depends on how you prepare it. You know what I mean? Like everybody's kind of got their own chili recipe. Right? It just could be the type of bean. It could just be the type of meat.
Me? I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Sounds like you're the dude that's stuck in the toilet on Taco Tuesdays, but I digress. But I feel it comes down to, a lot of it comes down to the ingredients. You know what I mean? Like there's some people that'll use like regular ground beef and that has like a ton of fat in it. Like it's a high fat content. And then there's some people that'll use like extra lean, which, has like, a substantially lower fat content. Right, so there's some people that only use dark red kidney beans. There's other people who, will throw in, you know, a whole whack of different beans.
Противник обнаружен. Мы подбиты.
So
Противник обнаружен.
I think it just boils down to might be recipe. Right? Could be the spices too. There's some people that like a super spicy chili, and it's like I can't do that. Like for me, like I don't mind a little bit of spice, but whenever something gets so spicy to the point where you don't taste anything, like there's no flavor, it's just burn, and it ruins it for me. Then it's just like, okay, you're sucking on a chili pepper for the sake of sucking on a chili pepper. Like it takes so much away. So it's one of the things I've never really enjoyed. But yeah, there's, you know, just people that, you know, enjoy different things. I mean, each to their own, but you know, at the end of the day, like I said, you can't sacrifice flavor for heat. You know, to me, an awesome chili is that nice, you know, when you're just right in the middle there. You found that sweet spot between spicy and flavorful. Like I see, like, you know, for example, I'm sure everybody's probably seen it or heard of it now, but like Hot Ones, like there's some sauces there. I'm like, just from the ingredients and the sound of it, I'm like, okay, that might be interesting. The heat level I probably couldn't take, in all honesty. I probably couldn't. I mean, I'd probably, if anything, probably make it to about 4 or 5, and then I'll be like, oh shit. No. I mean, definitely the bomb, I'd be like, yeah, no, you just cart me away. Just fucking cart me away. I'm like, no, man. I'm like, give me the ice cream, give me the yogurt, give me the milk, you know, just whatever. Give me like a block of ice I can stick my tongue into. It's just no. Definitely it can be spicy, but not burning hot as hell. Yeah, and that's what I mean. It's got a nice sweet spot. You know what I mean? To me, that's good. You know, where you feel that little spicy kick to it, and you're like, oh, okay. But you enjoy the flavor. Like this time around, I kind of like how I did it, because you get the flavor, and then, you know, just at like the back of your tongue, you get that punch of heat, you know, but it's not so much that it overpowers everything, and it's not so delayed that it's like kind of an afterthought. It's just a nice little, you know, kind of surprise, like, ooh, okay. You know what I mean? And I felt like it flowed nice. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay. I was quite proud with how it kind of, the flavors just kind of flushed out, you know, it just seemed nice. So yeah. I don't cook often, but you know, it was nice to kind of get that going. All right, so we've done KV2. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go Sherman Jumbo. All right, Sherman Jumbo Tier 7. We're gonna kick it in 3, 2, 1. Battle. Opava, we're getting this map a lot. I wonder, you know what, if everybody else is getting the same thing. I'd be curious, how often are you guys hitting Opava? Because I'm hitting it a lot. I'm not complaining. I mean, it's a beautiful map, like I said. I'm just wondering, because I'm seeing less of Radix, I'm seeing, Dienheim, fairly, relatively, relatively fairly. El Alamein, yeah. But I definitely feeling I'm getting this map a lot more than others. Which is okay, but like, I want to mix it up. It's nice to play on this map, but it's also nice to, hit the other ones as well. That way it just doesn't feel, it doesn't get stale on you.
Enemy sighted.
What do we got over here? Oh, Panzer IV. Yeah, we're gonna try HE. Just for shits and giggles. Ooh, ooh.
Enemy sighted.
Ooh.
Enemy sighted.
That was a pleasant little surprise. Let's see if we can catch these guys napping over here. The whole team's over here anyway. See if we can catch them napping. Oh shit, aimed a little too low. Get him, McG, I'm coming. Ooh, 305 on that pig. 275, suck it.
Target destroyed.
Oh shit, HE on this is... Okay. Can I...
We're victorious.
Let's try to snake through. HE on the Sherman Jumbo, surprising. Wow. Very interesting. 79 millimeters, 248 damage, but we hit like 305 on one shot. So we must have hit like a real good sweet spot on that Tiger on the side of him. But like, damn. That was a surprising punch. Uh-oh, Mrs. Cade's getting hailed at work again. Yep. Definitely, Opava is coming up very often, I think. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a new map and, you want people to play it. I'm just, like I said, just from my experience thus far, I'm just worried that it might be like being pushed like too much. You know what I mean? So, unfortunately you're not getting the other maps. And I get it. You want to promote the new map and stuff like that, but like just let's try to get a nice consistent kind of thing. You know what I'll probably do? I'll probably take like Wednesday stream and I'll probably count, or I can probably do it here, at least for the last hour or so, and just check how many times we get Opava compared to other maps. But like ideally I'd like a full stream because then I feel like I've got more of a number set to work with. But we'll see. We'll take a small sample just to see if, maybe I'm off a little bit. Hey, Life Gaming, how's it going, buddy? All right, so we did the Sherman Jumbo. All right, let's go with 3485. Okay, T-34-85, Tier 7 in 3, 2, 1, battle. Okay, so that's twice now that we've gotten this back to back. So we'll see. Just updating your PC? Right on, right on. Not doing too bad, not doing too bad. Chilling like a villain. Feeling, was feeling refreshed. Got that crazy game in last night. That was, I have to admit, it was surprisingly fun. Simplistic, but fun. So, I mean, there was that.
Противник обнаружен. Противник обнаружен.
How are things? Latest NVIDIA update. Is it safe? I should probably use it. Oh, there's a new one? Which number is it?
Мы подбиты.
And after this battle, I'll check to see
Противник обнаружен.
which one I'm on, and I can tell you. Oh shit! Nope, 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 nope. That was not good. Hey there, Tiger Boy. Damn it. Didn't get that sweet spot.
Серьезное повреждение.
Nope.
Противник обнаружен. Танк противника уничтожен.
Knocked him out. I don't know. I don't get. I've been updated since they put the bad one out. Oh, you haven't updated since. Oh, okay. I'll check to see if there's one that just dropped recently, but the last one I got seems to be good. Mind you, I haven't had any problems with any of them, but I haven't really heard anybody complaining about the last one I remember getting.
Мы победили.
So let me see here. NVIDIA app. Let's see here. Drivers. Okay, check for updates. Nothing. I am running 576.52, which was released May 19th and seems to be good. No issues at all. It's been running, at least a couple of weeks. Nobody's really complained. There isn't a present update today. So seems to have fixed quite a bit. So I guess there was Diablo 2 Resurrected, game displays black screen corruption when using DLSS. I guess that was fixed, and all kinds of other stuff. So yeah, see, I mean, that's what I'm running now. It seems to be good. After seeing Jay's video, I don't trust. No, like, yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, there was a period there that, you know, like I said, I never experienced any issues. And I did all the updates. I was doing clean installs each time, which again, I know some people don't do. And maybe that could have been part of their problem. I don't know. Maybe it was their motherboard, RAM. Like, there's so many variables that who knows, right? But I didn't, GG, by the way, McG. I didn't experience anything odd. But yeah, I know what you mean. The I think it was 576.02. I think that was the one that was the issue. But you know, every update since, I guess the roar has kind of quieted down, at least from what I've gathered. I haven't seen really anybody at all tell me that this present driver isn't good. So yeah, I mean, if you want to update to it, 576.52, I mean, you could. I'm not experiencing any problems with it whatsoever. But if everything you're running right now doesn't require the update, I don't know if you want to or not. I guess you could always roll back, right? No worries, McG. It's always the best clean install. Yeah, that's what I do all the time. So yeah. I don't know what to tell you there. Yeah. I don't want to say yay or nay because, I mean, again, I haven't experienced any issues at all, even with the update that everybody was saying was bad. I didn't experience anything. So I don't want to be like, yeah, go ahead. And then all of a sudden, you know, you come back and you're like, oh shit, this is borked and da 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 da, right? I can just tell you based off of my personal experience. I mean, you kind of got to pull the trigger or not pull the trigger on your own volition there. But I will say, you know, I guess during that whole trouble driver fiasco, it was like just boom, 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 updates like crazy. We're flying out, and it seems to have kind of relatively calmed. I think since update 576.40, you know, I haven't seen such a flurry of updates. And then, like I said, I'm on 576.52 and seems to be okay thus far. So, I mean, each to his own. But, you know, that update came out May 19th, and there hasn't been anything since. You know, like Jay hasn't dropped a video, you know, recently, you know, bitching about NVIDIA's graphics drivers. I know he was slamming the 5060 pretty hard, which, you know, let's be honest, I kind of figured that one was coming. I mean, you know, in today's day and age, you're going to drop an 8 gig card, you know, especially, and I don't know why they do this. They haven't, it's the same, kind of like the same card, but you have an 8 gig or a 16 gig variant for give or take around the same price. It's like, what do you think people are going to do? They're going to go with the 16 gig variant. Why are you even bothering with an 8 gig variant? You know, at $300. I mean, if it was an 8 gig variant at 150, $200, okay, then that's going to sell. Cool, no problem. You know what I mean? That might be some people's budget, and they might be still running 4 gig cards, or they need that kicking clock speed and VRAM, and you know, maybe that's their ticket into the 5000 series. That probably would have been a little bit more palatable, but at the price point that they were saying for an 8 gig variant, I mean, I can see why everybody was complaining. I mean, they should have just stuck with the 16 gig. I don't know. And they pulled this shit before with, I think it was what, the 4000 series. I think there was a 4070 or 4080 that they had 2 different variants for. I think one was a 12 and one was a 16 gig. And people were like, what? So, and then I think they ended up renaming them and cleaning up that mess relatively quickly. But it was just kind of like, what are you guys thinking? You know, the way that they're pushing graphics cards now, and you know, with everything that they're doing, I think at a bare minimum, you need 16 gig of VRAM. I think, you know, that should be entry level. Your midpoint should be about 24 to, you know, yeah, give or take 24. And then your higher end, obviously, you know, 32. I think if you had those 3 points there and kind of stuck with that, I think you're good to go. I don't know. AMD's kind of seems to have kind of clued in on NVIDIA's mistakes, and hopefully they take advantage of it and run with it. Same thing as Intel's Arc GPUs. Hopefully they, you know, they pick up and run with it as well. I think at the end of the day, more legit competition in that field is a good thing for everybody in gaming, and not just gaming. You know, like for any use source of an independent graphics card, I think it's better for the consumer in general. And I really hope AMD, you know, really goes after NVIDIA on the top end. I really hope they push them at the top end. You know, they don't have to like beat them in every aspect of it, but if they beat them in value, you know what I mean? If it's kind of apples and apples, give or take, you know, or you know what I mean? And if they can beat them at the price point, I think that's where AMD is going to shine. I think they're close. I think they're at the cusp of having that potential to take NVIDIA down as far as being the quote unquote graphics king. I don't know. I hope they take that step. And if they don't do it, hopefully Intel does it. Because again, more competition is just better, because you're going to have lower prices. You're going to have, you know, better graphics cards, you know, and hopefully it just cleans up all this mess. Like, it's ridiculous. Like I said, to me, I would rather put a pause on clock speeds, put a pause on, you know, VRAM expansion, and get the power draw, the power consumption drastically dropped. And I think if you can get that efficiency, then once you get that going, then obviously the natural progression beyond that would be, you know, upping your clock speeds and all that. But like, I mean, it's ridiculous. You almost need like what, a 1500 power watt supply now just to run your graphics card. It's like, come on. I don't need a separate 15 amp breaker just for my freaking power supply. And if it gets to that point, it's just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm punching out. I'm out. I mean, it's ridiculous at that point. And it's sad that these graphics, like, especially I'm noticing with NVIDIA, like, they had the problem with the 4000 series, they had the problem with the 5000 series, the damn connector. And, you know, it's just like, guys, like, wake up. You don't need to have your thing running at like 180 degrees Fahrenheit. You know, you don't need it to take, you know, a nuclear power plant to run. It's ridiculous. But, you know, let that dude in his weird fucking flashy jacket figure that out on his own. I mean, some of his keynote speeches, I'm just like, dude, you're cringe as fuck, but, you know, whatever have you. All right. Let's go. KV2. All right. 3, 2, 1, battle. Fucking Jarhead. I'm going to turn that off, Jar. I swear to God, I'm going to turn that off. And if anybody wonders why, it's Jarhead. That'll be the running excuse here. If anything's taken away from this stream, as far as channel point redemptions or any treats or goodies, blame Jar. That's it. That's the excuse now. You get to blame Jar. We're gonna get you, Klaus. Yeah, it makes no sense, but you've got to upgrade your power supply as well. They recommend 1600. Yeah, that's nuts. That's to catch people out not paying attention. I'm not upgrading from my 4090. No game uses the full potential. No, and that's the thing. Like, I'm running a 3090 Ti, and really, like, what games are out there that's really realistically pushing that, you know, to the point where you're like, I need to upgrade. And that's a 3000 series. That's 2 generations old. Like, come on now. Be realistic. You don't need to come out with a new one. Only need one every 3 to 5. Yeah, like, I mean, if they came out with a decent card, you know, every 3 to 5 years, okay. Like, CPUs are doing that shit too. It's and it's just crazy. Like, I get it. You wanna like, you know, push the envelope, you know. But it's just kind of like, guys, like, and it's a lot of it has to do with shareholders and profit mongers. But it's just like, for some of these price to performance returns, like, if they can get you 5%, they're like, oh yeah, it's worth developing. It's like, no. And hey, there's sheep out there that'll pay for that. That's the problem. You know, I make the reference all the time. It's like fucking FIFA every year, or Madden, or in Canada, NHL, you know, or MLB. You pick it. It's the same stupid shit. You know, we give you nothing or next to nothing, and we're going to charge you the same price. It's a cash grab. Here's a hot take. That's like was it Elder Scrolls Oblivion, the remaster. You know, it's successful. I mean, it's made them a shit ton of money. Hopefully they take that money and they do something good with it. But I mean, let's be honest, call a spade a spade. It's just a fucking rehash. It's no different than Disney doing the fucking like Lilo and Stitch, you know, How to Train Your Dragon, fucking. This is what live action remake. Really? Like, it's just, I'm like, why? And you can tell, like, a lot of it is like CGI'd shit. Like, yeah, okay, you have some actors in there, okay, great, but you're CGIing some shit, and it's like, really, you're just, why are you shitting on a classic? It's like that other fucking weirdo with the sling blade look, you know, with her seven travel companions. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Fucking sling blade bitch. Just dumber than a fucking post. I'm telling you. That's pardon my French, but you know what? That's just why cousins shouldn't fuck, period. Just you end up with stupidity like that. It's just like, come on. Like, fuck off already. Walt is rolling over in his fucking grave right now. All right. In 3, 2, 1, battle. Oh. Well, you know what I'm talking about, Jar. I mean, like, fuck me, man. Jesus. Like, Disney used to be, you know, it was good. Like, it was the one thing that you could trust, you know, with your kids. Now, like, fuck, man. It's like dropping them in a fucking Diddy party with that shit. It's like, what the fuck?
Los geht's.
I was talking to Mrs. Kate about it. Like, some of the movies is like, they bring out, I'm like, you're just shitting all over everything that made Disney. Like, they're little kids. Let them dream. Let them hope. Let them, you know, let them be magical. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, let little girls be princesses. You know? Like, why are you shitting on that? Like, fuck me, man. They're gonna step out to the real world and you know, and they'll realize that, you know, yeah, the world isn't a Disney movie, but like, fuck me. Let kids have their childhood. Fuck, I mean, you know, we already got Kathleen Kennedy fucking up Star Wars. We don't need another one fucking up everything else, too. I'm sorry, folks. I told you, every once in a while the fucking dark side comes out. But it's just like, I don't know. Like, for me, like the original Aladdin with Robin Williams. Like, how are you gonna fuck with, like, come on. Somebody ought to walk up to Will Smith and slap him in the mouth for that fucking movie. Be like, get Aladdin's name out your mouth. I'm like, what hubris, like, the size of balls you must think you had on you to try and outdo Robin Williams. I'm like, are you fucked? Like, are you really that delusional? Are you that drunk on your own shit? I'm telling you, man. I'm half tempted to be like, yo, Jada, go deal with this fool.
Wir sind triumphierend!
Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Which muted the volume? What the heck? Refresh now working? What? Twitch muted volume? On me? Was it like a split second there? Or was it like an ongoing thing? What was it? Because, hold on, like, I mean, I can hear myself coming through stream. Let me lower the volume there so I'm not tripping up on my own damn words. But yeah, that's weird. Another big head, yeah, Will Smith. Fucking Christ. He's on a comeback redemption tour right now. I see. Twitch, I guess. I don't know. Every once in a while, like, I'll notice, like, I'll hear like a sound kind of drop and then come back. So I don't know. Maybe it's on my end. Maybe it's on Twitch. No problems on your end. Okay, so you heard me throughout, McGandy. Okay, so then I don't know. I don't. Yeah, odd. Oh, you know, pro streamer life, pro streamer experience. There's always something fucking up around here. Who knows what it is? I mean, OBS is frankly pissing me off. Like, I mean, I'm not a big fan of their updates. Like, I used to be able to like run everything separate, and then, you know, like we had the whole blurp fucking fiasco. It's a pain in the ass. It's just an utter pain in the ass, but it is what it is. Fuck, and I lost track of keeping track of how many times we were in Opava. Oh well, fuck it. We'll do it next stream. I'll get a little notepad and just throw some chicken scratch up or something. All right. What tier you guys want to play? I need to get off my soapbox and start playing some games. It's about goddamn time they come out with a proper one dedicated for streaming. Yeah, I mean, OBS for me is it's one of those, it's like a very popular streaming software. Like, a lot of people use it. I just don't get, and part of it could be, honestly, part of it could be like, I mean, every time you turn around, there's something new coming out, right? I get it. And in essence, you don't want to turn OBS into kind of like Apple, you know what I mean? Where it's everything's exclusive to it, but it's like, okay, you figure, oh, okay, let's be honest. Twitch is probably, for discovery, Twitch is like the YouTube of streaming. Let's be honest. I mean, you know, it has its pros and cons and flaws and wonderful things about it. But for the most part, I would say Okay, Twitch is Twitch. OBS is OBS. But you figure between those two, they would get it right. So that way you're good to go there. And then anybody else trying to come in should be like, okay, do we jive with both of these at the same time really well? Yes, cool. No, what are the hiccups? Okay, boom, 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 and fix them. But it's just like, it's like a slow turn to get things done and to get updates done. And it's just like, and the problem is a lot of, like, if you think you're hesitant to do an update on NVIDIA, I mean, yeah, I think OBS is on what, 30 or 31 right now. But there's people still running 29 simply because it's like, okay, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And a lot of integrations or scenes or how people have their OBS set up, if they update it, it doesn't, like, the stuff that they had will just stop working. So you're kind of forced to stay where you are. And the thing is, you don't realize it until, you update, or, if you're like that well versed in computer programming and stuff like that, and software development and design, you kind of be able to pick that apart and see. But for the most part, the average Joe doesn't know. And then you're just you're bing bonged. So it's just a clusterfuck. KV1. Okay. Tier 4 KV1. All right, let's do a KV1. Okay. There we go. That was weird. I had a little pause thing. Barbosa, what's going on? You handsome devil, you. Just straight smexy looking. This. All right, we got to show this. This is funny. You got to do this for the snowman too. You got to do this for the snowman. There's Jarhead coming in. Of course. Always Jarhead. Topic of just bitching. Yep. We're just griping on things. I swear to God. All right, hold on. All right, there. We'll hide sound alerts. So even if you kick it off, it ain't gonna show up on stream. Same thing with blur. There you go. So that's what we've been reduced to, Jarhead. Anyhow, yeah, we're just bitching for the sake of bitching. We're just about all kinds of different topics. But all right, let's take a look at this. Bada boom boom boom. So here we go. They put a sand castle into I assume this is El Alamein. So yeah, these are running jokes that the developers are doing. It's funny, but there's also a snowman in Dietenheim as well. You'll notice it more if you come in on the German tanks on that side, just before you go up the back side of the hill, on the left side, or no, sorry, on the right side, you'll notice he'll just be sitting there. So we've nicknamed him Olaf. So yeah. So there's that. All right, so let's put back blurb and sound alerts because you know we don't want Jarhead. We don't want Jarhead to worry and panic. Nice, a sandcastle. Now a scarecrow for Radix. Radix. See, there we go, Barbosa. I've been trying. Okay, so let's close this. Okay, bing, bang, boom. There we go. So yeah, Barbosa, I don't know if you've noticed it or not. And not necessarily a bad thing, but it just seems like the matchmaker, as far as like the maps go, seems to be pushing Opava a bit more than the other ones. And I assume that's because you guys want to get the new map out and you want people playing on it and to see it and et cetera, et cetera. My concern is I don't want people to get like burnt out from it. You know what I mean? Because if it's like you're playing it over and over and over and over again, you're going to be like, okay, I got it. You know what I mean? And you guys have other beautiful maps as well that, you know, are good to see and good to play on. So, you know, I don't know. Just on the small sample that I've kind of been able to see myself, we seem to be hitting it a lot more than other maps. So I don't know if that's a temporary kind of thing or it's just my luck of the draw. I don't know. I noticed that too, but I had no idea why, to be honest. I'll ask. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I get it. If they're trying to show off the new map, you know, cool. I have no problem with that. Let's see here. Give a shout out to Barbosa. And then 1 second here. Okay, cannot forget about my buddy. Yeah, you weren't on about 6 times in half an hour the other day. Yeah, it did seem like a lot. So I was just curious. There we go, buddy. I seen you. So Guten Tag. All right, let's go. What were we gonna put? KV1. Yes, sorry. Just like brain fart there for a minute. All right, KV1 tier 5. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Radix. Here we go. Yeah, it'd be interesting where to put a scarecrow on here. It'd be kind of funny. I will say for a Halloween event, you guys need to take Dietenheim and use that church. Have like the doors open and like ghost tanks come out, and you've already got the crows. You can kind of do like that Stranger Things scene with Eddie, just, you know, playing Master of Puppets, that kind of vibe. That could be a killer Halloween event for you guys. That'd be awesome as hell. That would be cool. That's what I mean. Like, I'm just like, yeah, that shit would like, that would be like, yeah. So any statistics, by the way, how many times Opava versus how many times this map or that map roughly? To be fair, I was counting a bit, but then I lost track. But what I'll do is I'll take next stream Wednesday. I'll take a look and I'll properly jot it down and give a fair count. And then what I'll do is I'll DM you the results So then you can
Противник обнаружен.
you can take a gander. Like again, it's not a bad thing. I just
Противник
at least
обнаружен.
for me, it's popping up a lot more than any other map.
Цель уничтожена.
You know, and I want to make sure that's not just me kind of like, oh, that's the new map, so that's why it's,
Противник обнаружен.
you know, kind of maybe looking that way. So I want to give you some real numbers, not just kind of guessing, to be fair. I was going to take the last hour of my stream and try to do it, but then I just, like I said, I lost track, and I'm like, nah, better that I take a full stream, and, you know, I'll get a notepad and I'll jot it down. And then, you know, we'll see. Because then I can get more of a sample size, to be fair. Okay, Monroe. Really? I'm in the battle.
Противник обнаружен.
I just felt Monroe drop kicking me. You're awesome. What can I say? Hey, like I said, dude, I'm just a squirrel living in your world trying to get a nut. It's all you, Barbosa. I mean, I'm telling you. Next James Bond, folks. This guy's just a legend. I mean, this guy gets up in the morning and the sun shines there. He's got birds singing on his doorstep. You know, he opens the bedroom window and doves just fly. You know, rays of sunlight just touch his feet on every step. Just the level of sexiness is just, it's too much. I can't. It makes me blush. I mean, the bromance is real. I mean, Barbosa's so sexy, I could probably, you know, have him take me out for dinner, and I would pay for it. I mean, I'd have to pull out his chair and my chair. I mean, it would just be a ball of confusion. I'd just be like, what's going on here? I don't know. We'd have like kaleidoscope sparkles and, you know, Dreamweaver playing in the background. Don't forget the candle dinner. Oh, of course. I mean, you know, there's got to be candle dinners, and, you know, there'll be, you know, a musical entourage at the side of the table, you know, red and white wine. You know, and it would be so bougie. You would just like circle the glass and just be like, yeah, and just throw the whole glass. Not even just, don't even taste it. Just get the bouquet and just throw it away. And they'd be like, but sir, it's $1,000 a glass. Barbosa's too sexy. Don't worry about it. Barbosa would just look over and be like, and it'd be like, you know, the major D would be like, shh, 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 shh. Everybody be gone. Don't worry, sir. Compliment to the chef. He's taking care of your bill. Fucking Gordon Ramsay in the background saying, fuck me, I've never seen anything so beautiful in my life. Oh, God, I'm killing myself here. This is hilarious. So they got some imagination there. I'm telling you, every once in a while, dude, like, it'll creep out. It'll creep out and just, yeah. Telling you, the joys of a squirrel brain every now and again. You just come out with these things and you're like, ooh. So, like, that's what I mean. Like, a lot of like I visualize like a lot of things, you know what I mean? Like especially when it comes to the stream, like, you know, when the creative juices are flowing, like for me the hardest part is to take what I have in my head and literally like put it on screen or just to make it work the same way that I had it in my head. And it's just like, honestly, like I wish it was simple just to take a cable and just kind of go plunk and then just upload. You know what I mean? It would just, yeah. Ooh, A2K 2025, right? Always fun we hear with you guys. I'm glad you're having fun again. Trust me, I mean, it makes me laugh. Manliest streamer of the year, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, I cower. I cower and bow at your feet, sir. I mean, folks, if anybody's seen Barbosa, I mean, you know, just, you know, to behold that vision, you know, you feel blessed afterwards. I'm telling you. You know, you can just be in like the dumpiest of moods, just completely, you know, like horrendous. And then you walk in and you just gaze upon him, and then you forget everything. It's just your mind just like everything flies away, and you're just there. You're like, you don't even realize you're breathing. And then all of a sudden you snap to, and you're like, oh wait, what happened? Where am I? Oh my God. All right. I got a tank. I'm killing myself here. All right, let's go. T-3485 in 3, 2, 1, battle. Oh, blah, again. I'm to be honest with you, God, you know what? I might go back through the VODs and just check, honestly. It's a good map. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good map. I just wish, honestly, if I could tinker one thing with this, I know some people would like to see it not as flat, but I understand why it's flat because it's a city. It makes sense with the roads. You know, I can logically, my brain can deal with that. But being able to like kind of weave and bob in between the buildings a bit more would be good. I think it would open up so much more of this map. Like just traveling through like there, and then instead of, you know, just riding on the streets, give yourself little shortcuts to engage and disengage from battle. Just different angles, different tactics, stuff like that. Oh, where are you? Oh, there you go. And see this pole here to my right, this one here, it's a very European thing. I haven't seen those in North America, to be honest with you. I will say there's things about Europe that I truly really appreciate, because it seems like the world's kind of slowed down a bit, you know, which is nice. It's not that, like, for example, like if you were in Times Square or like Tokyo, you know what I mean, like all the lights and everything, just, you know, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But it's nice to kind of see some of, like, I guess, quote unquote, the old country. You know, because there's a lot of architectural you know, things to see in Europe that I feel is, and it's funny because I mean, if you're there, you just take it for granted. It's just the same thing. I mean, I'm sure if you've seen things about Canada, you guys would be like, "Oh my God, it's so beautiful there!" Like, and we're just like, "Eh," but you know what I mean? It was just there's things I appreciate about that. You know what I mean? Which is nice, and I hope that you know a lot of that stuff is kept. Cracking on. Crack of dawn. Oh my God. Imagine us platooning quality content right. Oh dude, I'm telling you. The day that platoons come in, I'm telling you, it'll go. Oh God, the dad jokes. I was just seeing the crack of dawn. Which dinosaur gets up the earliest? Oh my God, Jarhead. I'm telling you, he comes up with these dad jokes. I don't know where he gets them from, but like literally, it's like he's got like a Rolodex of them. You know, like the old school, like, you know, like card wheels where you just kind of go like thumb through it or finger through it, and all of a sudden just like, oh yeah, here you go. You know what I mean? He's just there, just like going through. He's like, oh, okay, this joke will fit. All right, here we go. Like just the amount of dad jokes Jarhead comes up with, and I to this day I still don't know where he gets them, but I'm just like, dude, yeah, I have to tip my hat to it. I mean, I don't know how he does it. I don't know. I just I don't know. I'm dumbfounded by it, but it's just like it is you have to respect and acknowledge the hustle of that. I mean, it is what it is. GG for sure. All right, let's get a couple more in. I don't want to end yet. I want to get a couple more battles in. We're close to getting promoted too, so I want to get that in. All right, let's go. Let's see here. You know what? We're gonna go jumbo. Let's go Sherman Jumbo Tier 7. Let's bring the big pig out in 3, 2, 1. Battle. Okay, there we go. 2 in a row. So like this is what I mean, Barbosa. This is the second time in the last hour I've gotten this map back to back. So it does feel weighted towards Opava, but you know, like I said, I'll get some numbers next stream for sure. Fun fact for you lads, if we played pre-war Opava, cars would be parked on the opposite side because we drove like they do in England. Let's go. There we go. Interesting. See, I like this old school vibe. Like, you know, just something as simple as like the street lights like that. Like, it reminds me very much of like if you didn't have the cars, like very 1800-ish, and even those cars are like, yeah, 1920, 1940, very period fitting.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
Don't know what I'm facing there. Looks like an easy. No, that wouldn't be an easy 8. What German is that? Is it a Tiger? No, Panzer IV. Let's see here. He's not side facing. I will say, Barbosa, you should try the Sherman Jumbo if you can get a full broadside on a Tiger. Hitting them with HE. Ooh. I mean, we're rated for 248, but I was hitting them like, what, 305? So I'm like, ooh. HE is a nice surprise. I think he's going to get me here. I better back away. I'm a one shot. Oof. If this guy was in this lane, I was done. Funny, I was on Opava too, but different match. Oh, right on. This guy's named YouTube. Hilarious. Oh shit, this is not gonna go good. Oh, come on. I should have backed away. Should have backed away. Oh. Damn it. Oh, well. I'll try again. What? Okay. Here, come. Come in. Are you coming or no? Up. Come. Oh my god, this dog. Come here. Come. Are you coming or are you going? I'm not doing this up and down stuff. Come on. Let's go. Unbelievable, you. You. Ugh. All right, what tank are we going to play? Because you got to interrupt with your little silly games of up and down, up and down, up and down. It's let me bop you so you can pick me up, and then when you go to pick me up, let me run away. All right, there we go. Oh, he heard one of the other ones. Yes, he heard your eldest coming in, so he's like, "Oh, I gotta run." Trash Panda. Trash Panda. That one's already here. This is the other one. All right. Bum 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 bum. You know what? Let's go Tiger. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Battle. Dietenheim. Oh, here. Yeah, now we're going to be able to show off Olaf. I am the streamer now, Monroe. What a legend. He is. He just comes and goes, and that's it. He wanted to say hi. Yes, of course. He's got to come in and, you know, it's like, I swear to God, the dog's got like a sixth sense. Like, I don't even say anything. Like, I just see, like, maybe, you know, she's lurking. And, like, literally this dog will run up and, like that right in my knee. And I'm like, what the? And I look down and there he is and he wants me to pick him up. And he'll sit there on stream like, I'm like, just arrogant bastard. But, you know, he's the star of the show. I swear to God. Dog gets away with murder.
Gegner gesichtet. Gegner gesichtet. Gegner gesichtet.
We had to buy him some special treats
Gegner gesichtet.
over the weekend. Some duck. And oh my boy, does he gobble that stuff up. And then at Costco, there's like this blue bag of, it's almost like dried beef jerky, almost. And it's like, as soon as he sees that bag, he goes insane. Then, of course, big mistake today. You see me have a piece of bacon, and oh my freaking God. Like literally, you know, stands on the couch and like takes his like raises up on his back paws and puts his front paws up. But he does it in like such a quick, oh shit, blind shot pen, nice. He does it in such quick succession that it looks like he's just gone like one of those kind of things. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll give you a piece of bacon. You know, it's special low salt, like low sodium salt content bacon, right? So I can have bacon while trying to behave for the doctor. But no. He's got to have some. And of course, because he had some, then his brother Angel has to have some because, you know, if you don't, then there's trouble. It's never ending. When Opava pulls up, when Opava Mafia music and you're playing Mafia, essentially, just a hint. Right on. He knows Mommy will be around. This is true. I told my wife to get control. The Evan dog tried to freaking bite me because I stopped him destroying one of the kids' toys. Yeah. GG for sure, Big G. 62,000 plus in profit. That's nice. I like those kind of matches. All right, let's you know what? Panzer 4. We'll do some German tanks. Let's go. Panzer 4 in 3, 2, 1, battle. Oh God, here comes Jarhead. He's gonna have another dad joke. Here we go. Oh, good. The official Panzerkampf people are on. Good. We gotta get you guys. We gotta get more people streaming this thing. No, I didn't find any. Oh, okay. We gotta get more people streaming this. This is good. I try to stream during the day, you know, obviously because, you know, the EU friends are enjoying it, and hey, I'm having fun too. But we need to get more folks kind of like on my time zone, and I guess to some extent Detronics he streams a bit later.
Gegner gesichtet. Gegner gesichtet.
Aha, Sherman.
Schuss getroffen.
There you go.
Gegner gesichtet. Schuss getroffen. Gegnerischer Panzer gestoppt.
There, we gave you a little bit of Wiener Schlippen.
Schwer beschädigt.
We slid our Wiener in and you liked it. See what I did there? In case anybody's wondering, it is after dark over in the EU.
Gegner gesichtet. Gegner gesichtet.
You know, it'd be awesome if I could bounce a shot, and because I bounce that shot, it pens another tank. I would laugh. That would be hilarious. It'd be bad luck for the other tank, but it would be funny. That would be like a highlight reel shot.
Gegnerischer Panzer gestoppt.
You never know. One of these. Who the. Dude, you're interrupting my fun over here. Are you kidding me? We're not penning the side of a freaking. Oh, we saw our light flashing before our eyes there. But yeah, I might, just for shits and giggles, I might do some low tiers, see if I can pull off a shot like that. Bounce a shell and have it pen another tank. That'd be, you know what? That would be an epic challenge. See if people could do that. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll make a medal for that. That'd be hilarious. Even funnier if you got a kill shot with it. I wouldn't imagine it'd be too many people that probably get one of those.
Triumphieren.
I mean, the executioner medal I haven't got yet, where you take out all 8 tanks. But, I mean, that's doable. It's hard. I mean, at least for me, to take out 8 tanks would be kind of hard, but it's doable. But to bounce a shot off of one tank and hit another one and pen, I mean, if you got the kill shot, that'd be even worse. But just the odds of being able to do that, like, that'd be some next level stuff. Yeah, like, if I could do that, I would definitely turn that into a clip. That would be like a highlight reel shot for sure. This works actually. Oh, you can do that? I think I experienced it sometimes. Dude, oh my God. I don't think I've done it. Like, I'd have to go through all my VODs every single game to see if I've ever done it. But if I did, that would be like epic. That'd be epic. And I mean, good thing I upload all my VODs to YouTube. So that way, you know, because I know after a while Twitch kind of like, you know, they're like, yeah, okay, whatever. But that would be an epic clip to have to pull that shot off. Bounce off of one and pen into another. Oof. Because could you imagine if that happened to you? You'd be like, where the hell did that shot come from? Like that would just leave you kind of confused. Yeah, 100%. This is in game for quite some time. Yo, holy shit. Okay, so it can be done. Okay, now, all right, now maybe that's the challenge. Maybe maybe we go for that. See if we can do that. Just for the memes. Just to see if we can do it. I mean, it's good to know that it's possible in the game, but just for the memes, let's see if we can do it. That'd be hilarious. Oh shit, you got a clip of one doing it? All right, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. So he's in a Tiger 2. Maybe. Okay, hold on. Did I miss it? Okay, so it looks like he got a kill and the IS-1 didn't pen him. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I'm missing it. Yeah, that happened to me once. A bounce shot hit me. I've had like shells where I fired, they've bounced back and hit me, like my own shell, which was kind of hilarious because I'm like, what the hell? I've seen that. Luckily, I've never been penned by my own shot. That'd be funny as shit too. But okay, so the guy's in. Okay, so I see the Tiger 2. He fires. Is it him that fired, or who's it that fired that shot? Trying to see here because it looks like. Okay, reload. It looks like. Did this guy bounce and kill his own damn tank? Is that what he did? IS-1 got destroyed by its own round bounce from the tank. Yeah, that's. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, that dude must be mad as shit. Oh my god. And to have that clipped. Oh my god. Yeah, he killed him. See, that's what I wasn't sure. Like, I was like, okay. I'm like, I could see the bounce shot. I'm like, okay. But I'm like, okay, did the Tiger, and where I was getting lost is was thinking, okay, well, did the Tiger fire? Because it looked like it did, but it didn't. And I'm like trying to rewind to see if somebody from the side took the shot. And then it kind of bounced, but I'm like, okay, the guy's in a Tiger 2, so there's not going to be any Soviet tanks on his side. So I'm like, okay, so that comes out of the equation. And then I was like, just going second by second, watching his reload. And I'm like, there's no way he fired that shot. I'm like, the IS-1 self-penned. I'm like, oh my God. Like, oh, that is horrible. He killed himself. That's horrible. Oh, you're getting self-owned. Oh my God. Wow. I mean, that's some next level shit. I mean, I don't mean to laugh because I mean that would be emotional damage for sure, doing that to yourself. But just wow. Wow, that dude must be mad. All right, let's go KV2 out. All right, in 3, 2, 1, battle. Just wow. Like my thing was like, okay, I take the shot, I hit a tank, it bounces, and then, you know, hits another tank and pens and or destroys that secondary tank. That was like the trick shot I was originally thinking. But this dude fired a shell, bounced off of the tank he was shooting at, comes back, hits him, and takes himself out. Wow. That is some emotional damage. Thank you for sharing that clip. Yo, shout out to Madman and Strigolaris for that one. I know he's a CC for Panzerkampf as well, but that must have been an epic moment to have that clipped. Oh. Wow. Because I don't think, I mean, and I could be wrong, but I don't think maybe initially it clued in. You know, like at that precise moment it happened, I don't think he probably realized what had happened. He was probably like, what? And I think he went back and maybe looked at the VOD, or somebody clipped that for him and he could see that. And then he realized, oh shit. Because even me looking at that clip, that took me a second to piece together. I was like, wait, what am I missing here? But oh my God. That IS-1 player definitely mad. Oh, I'm telling you, I could see that reply in the forums like you wouldn't believe. Oh, wow. Like this guy's like full out like smashing keys. That dude is mad. That's 77 that just bounced. Did that guy? No. Okay. I was going to say, did that bounce back and hit him? But then I looked at his health score and I'm like, yeah, no. Oh. Muzzle velocity got me. Got him on the toe. Again, got him on the heel. Somebody got him. I think he did. GG, GG. Look at that. Oh, those guys are definitely mad. 4 KV2s, 2 KV1s, and only 2 standard Shermans. Yeah, you know they're in the forums. Too much KV, KV. Come on, man. Use your German tanks. I mean, they can take out a whole herd of these. I've taken on 3 at once and come out on top. So, I mean, if I can do it, and I'm like, come on, I'm nowhere near a superstar tanker by any means. So yeah, I mean, come on, if I can do it, you can do it. I know that for sure. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, let's see here. Let's go. Yeah, let's go at least one more. At least one more. All right. What do we want to play? What do we want to go out on? You guys pick it and we'll stick it. Final kick of the can, and then we'll go raid our buddies in the official Panzerkampf channel. Spread the love to them because they need it. Some love is good. You never know. Barbosa might be there. He might be streaming and, you know, just make him feel so handsome. How much do you need for the promotion? What? 32,000? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do an M3 Lee. And if I don't get the promotion, then we'll play one more. And we'll go for the promo because we're close. We're there. So we'll do the M3 Lee. Tier 3. All right. In 3, 2, 1, battle. Let's go. So I'm close to the promotion here. I didn't realize I was that close. We'll get it. We'll get it. Either with this M3 Lee battle or the very next one, but we're going to get it for sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, I know. Yeah, I know I'll get there. Win, lose, draw, doesn't matter. We're going to get there for sure. I don't mind. We're having fun.
Forward.
Let's go. I am there for promoting your to Sir Handsome. There we go. Oh my god. You know what the funny thing is? This is going to escalate to the point where literally I'm going to be featured in a Panzerkampf promo video, and it'd be like, here's our very own Canadian Mr. Handsome A2K. I'll be like, damn it, Barbosa, all right, you win. You win. You win. All right, let's go.
Enemy tank destroyed.
See, I don't get why these guys are like rushing us in M3 Lees. Like, why are they trying to snipe? Like, don't. Guys, don't do this. If you're playing against an M3 Lee, don't try to snipe in a German tank. Tier 2, tier 3, like, don't. Muzzle bounce. Your best bet is honestly use your speed, mobility, like this guy in this looch. Load APCR and rush me. If you get beside or behind me, I'm foobarred. I'm not going to be able to stop you. Especially now with a busted track. Yeah, we took out half of them. Just shy of 1,200 damage. Not bad. Not bad. Forestro. I see you. M3A3 Stewart. All right. All right. You should like hit this guy with a hit him with a copyright. You know how many people think this is you, Barbarossa, in game? I swear to God. All right. Almost 31,000. Let's see. Did we get it? Oh, 20,000 shy. Okay. So we'll do one more. We'll get it there. That was Barbarossa in disguise. I believe it. That's the plan. Barbarossa. He's like, all right, let's go through his Panzerkampf VODs. Let's find some clips. Let's make a video. You know, then I would be forced to make a meme video, and you never know. I might do it. I can picture it now. Yeah. Okay. All right. It'll be on like Donkey Kong. We'll see who gets it out first. All right, one more. So we're gonna go tier 7. So we're gonna go 3485 Jumbo or the Tiger 1. What are you guys feeling? We're going for this promotion here. We're close. What are you guys feeling? Tiger? All right, let's do Tiger. There we go. Good choice. Oh, and Jumbo. All right, we'll do Tiger first, McGinny, because I know you got the Tiger 1, and then we'll smack with the Jumbo. And then we'll call it. That way it's fair. That way everybody gets a piece of the pie. All right, so we got Tiger 1 and then the Jumbo, and then we'll punch out. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, battle. Dietenheim. Oh yeah, hopefully I'll remember to show off the damn snowman here. I'm just like driving around. I'm fine with everything. That's good. How close are you getting to the Tiger 2? Oh, dude, I'm like miles off. Miles off credits. I mean, I'm still upgrading my 6s. I still got my 7s I want to upgrade. And then I'm still deciding what tier 8 I'm going to go with. I'm leaning towards either the Panther or the Pershing. Oh, there's Olaf. See the Disney version of Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Oh, look at that. So friendly. Just got the nice, good old Canadian vibes. But, yeah, the Disney variant of, Do You Want to Build a Snowman is a hell of a lot different than the Scarface edition. Oh, speaking of Pershing, no. Muzzle bounce. Stop it. Damn, I'm getting bing bonged. Okay, no, I can't tangle up there. It's too much. Oh. You got me on the side. Medius is in there. Damn it. Should have went hunting for him. If I would have known he was in the battle, I would have went hunting for him. There he is with his Pershing. Why is it just me, or? Okay, so we see him there, but realistically, he's there. So, oof, that guy got bing bonged. Yeah, our team got bing bonged. What's going on? Let me see. I guess you're probably gonna go tier 8 German would be my guess. I'm actually leaning more towards the Pershing. All right, let's go Sherman Jumbo. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, battle. Okay, you come here, because you know you want to be showing off again. There. Say hello to Mrs. Kate. Say hello to your mama. Go on. Say hello. There you go. Go on. Oh, okay. We're doing hugs now. There he is again. Yes, I know. Look at this. This is just, look. It's just hugs. Literally, this is what I got to deal with. This is literally what I have to deal with on a daily basis.
Forward.
Okay. You got to go now. Don't worry. You got your 5 minutes of shame. Awesome kid. Oh, he's a big suck. Not sure which one you're on about, right? Yeah, fair dues. I'm telling, and you know, honestly, McGann, he does that, and he knows. It's like he knows.
Enemy sighted.
It's like, you know, you walk by a pet store, and you're with your significant other, and then all of a sudden you're thinking, well, no, we don't want a puppy. And then all of a sudden there's that one, it's like, oh, he sees your girlfriend, and then he's like, oh, okay, let me do something super, super cute. You know, stands on his hind legs and, you know, kicks his front paws up like that, and, you know, gives the Puss in Boots eyes or whatever have you. And then you're stuck. And worse if they pick him up. And then you get the
Enemy tank destroyed.
then you're screwed. That's it. Then you know.
We're hit.
Damn it, missed.
Target destroyed.
Got him. Then you know. The second you hear that high pitch, oh, you're like, damn it. And this little weasel, he was smart. When we first got him, he was crying and howling like somebody did like the worst atrocity to him. So then, you know, he wouldn't shut up until like literally he was like, you know, snuggled up next to Mrs. Cade in the bed, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, that's it. It's over with. Just, you know, forget it. Game over. You've lost. There's no coming back. And that was it. It became her baby. So yeah, swap it for a real dog. Then you know to turn around and run. Yeah, no, you can't. You can't. I already had the I do ring on, so it was like, all right, well, anybody ever in that situation, you know, it's cheaper to keep them. There we go. We got promoted. There we go. Bing bong bing. Yay, fireworks. So there we go. We're on 2 of 4 on Sergeant now. So we will work our way up. I do wonder what the difference is between the chevrons and the star. Like, is there a bonus difference or something like that? I'm not sure. Because it's weird. You go chevron, chevron, star, chevron, star, 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 chevron, star, chevron, star, chevron, and then chevrons all the way throughout. So let's see where we oh no, not that one. Here. So we're still at 179th. So we didn't lose position, which is all right. Holy shit, Extreme is just flying up these ranks. Like, where is he now? He's on Colonel. He's on a full Colonel. Jeez. Like, this guy's like 36 million above the second place guy. Like, Extreme, dude. It's okay. You can go outside every once in a while, dude. Here we go. Struggler at 16th. Taurus, Andra. Let's see, who else do we know? It's moved up. Dinars we've seen in battle. Avo, Radgist, Spinek, Flavio. Oh, DeWalder. I don't think he moved up. I thought he's okay. Maybe he's still around there. Medius is at 27th. Ormaranth at 28th. Apol at 36. Look at this. Mandalorian, 45th. Yeah. Just, yeah. I know how that one happened. Karpa, Rogue, Lancastrian, Putnik. I've seen Putnik in battle a bunch of times. Leonidas Warrior. He streams. I've seen him in battle. It's amazing how many, like, Jaguar, like how many different people in the top 100 I've come across. So yeah, promo done. Yeah, we got promoted. By the way, there's 2 sandcastles on El Alamein. Ooh, an El Alamein. I'll have to check those out. Nice. Just ask that developer in chat. I'm sure he can tell you. Let's see. Question. Did I miss a question? Just ask the developer in chat. I'm sure he can tell you. Was there a question I missed? I'm looking. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Not sure which one you're on about. Do you mean, is that what you're talking about? That tank you were on about this Chevron? Oh, I'm star rank. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, Barbosa, is there a difference in, like, what is the difference between, like, okay, you see we've got like a little chevron here and a star here. Is there a difference? Because I mean, obviously I can't click to see what the rewards are, but is there like a difference in reward? Like, is there something extra? I'm not sure. I'm just, I mean, because I see it here and I'm like, okay, I wonder if people have asked what the difference is. I mean, obviously, you know, you got the different ranks and so forth, but I'm just curious if the stars kind of brought something different compared to the chevrons that we've hit thus far. Because I don't think there's been a star level yet. I think the first star is at first sergeant. So just curious. That's all. No biggie. My guess is star is the best rank. Well, I mean, if that was the case, then you'd have Army General being the top rank in game. It's got a chevron, not a star like Colonel. So, you know, I'm not, that's originally I thought maybe, you know, these are like plateaus that you've hit. Like, I can understand maybe you're going from like minor NCO to, you know, maybe senior NCO to, you know, maybe your first officer rank, and then you're, you know, then you're kind of like maybe staff level kind of officer, and then you're into like, you know, obviously like, you know, more regimental brigade kind of command. But I don't know. I was just curious the difference between the chevron and the star, if there was any. Discord question. Yeah, we'll put it out there. We'll ask. It's interesting. Okay, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Huge blast. Tons of fun. We're almost at 4 hours, so definitely been streaming about 45 minutes longer than normal. But hey, I wanted to make up, you know, for missing Monday night, in addition to the extra stream we did yesterday. And, you know, hey, I like hanging out with you guys and having fun. So, you know, I don't mind giving you guys, you know, extra. You know, it's good. I like it. You know, hopefully you guys are having fun. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. And, you know, hey, even if you're lurking out there and, you know, don't be shy, feel free to speak up. You know, we're a welcoming community here. The more, the merrier. You know, let's just keep it going. Let's keep having fun. And again, huge thank you to everybody for the bits, the subs, the follows, the lurks, you know, watching the VODs, whether they're on YouTube or, you know, here on Twitch. Just all the love and support that you guys have given the channel from like day one to now, whether you're new, you're a veteran, you know, whatever have you. Thank you so much. To my wonderful mod out there, Loon Patrol, dude, love you, man. Thank you for keeping me always on the humble path. You are a legend, and honestly, not enough credit goes to you, dude. Hopefully our boy Rat Slinger is doing great. Fucking miss him. I hope he's doing great. You know, to, you know, my family, Mrs. Cade, thank you for your support. And, you know, allowing me to do what I do here. You know, it means a lot. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this raid going. So that way I don't get all emotional and teary eyed and thanking the whole world like an Oscar speech. But let's get this raid going, and we'll go over see our friends in the Panzerkampf official channel, give them some love and some joy, and you know, I'll have to work on making a meme video for that sexy beast, Barbosa. He is the man. You bringing sexy back and all that good stuff. But again, huge thank you, folks. Let's go over to Panzerkampf, give them some noise, bing bong them with your emotes, let them know E2K sent you, and hey, hopefully you guys have some fun. And we will be back at about 7 p.m. Eastern time for our regularly scheduled stream. You know, who knows what we'll play, but you know, I appreciate, you know, anybody coming and lurking and hanging out. Anyways, like I said, your support is wonderful. All right, folks, I'm going to get out of here. Cade's got to go do dad duties. You know how it is. So until the next time, stay frosty, take her easy, enjoy the rest of your day, and have a good one. A2 Cade is out.